What's going on, guys? Alex here with another Market Watch video. Haven't done this in a minute, maybe about a week or two ago. That's the last time I did a Market Watch. I've been currently busy doing other videos, recording other videos, editing some videos for you guys, having ideas for next videos, giving you guys matches in our locals currently that, we're thankful that we're still up and running. Very low amount of people are allowed though. So we are taking every precaution as much as we can and being safe and everything, wearing masks, and stuff like that. So we're thankful for that. So that's why I decided to bring you guys a little bit of action. It might not be the best, but it's something to put out there. Excuse me. But yeah, working on that. But I decided to do a Market Watch today since it's rained me out today. So there's that. So let's get started. DD Crow, it got announced in Rise of the Duelist as a prismatic, which is very good. I'm starting to see a pattern of Konami here. So I'm glad they're still doing the 4 originals, prismatics, and then they're giving us a reprint pretty much of max rarity cards. Valor was one of them. That was a sort of as a staple. So I believe the next prismatics to come are going to be staple meta cards, as in they've been around for the longest, and then trying to cash in again. Example, this is going to be Ghost Ogre eventually is going to get a prismatic. I'm calling that right now. Ash Ball's going to get a prismatic eventually. It's going to suck on the value. It's going to drop the value of the ultis of those. Ghost Ogre and Ash eventually will get an ultimate rare. But I think it's a good way of Konami cashing in, honestly. And if we look at DD Crow right now, the ultimate rare, you're looking at whenever it loads, lightly plates unlimited between 100 and 150. Then you look at near mints unlimited at 200. Then you have 220, around 220s on near mints. And then quickly after that, you're looking at 300 per copy. And then of course, page 3, you're looking at insane prices, honestly, for DD Crow. That being said, you do have a lot of the printings of DD Crow, and if you don't have your DD Crow by now, I mean, go get it. Honestly, you have the DT, which is, I believe, $15 for a near mint, as in right now. You have the Speed Duels, you have Kaiba collections, you got OTS packs, you have commons, you have supers, you have rares. Yeah, and here's your prismatic, unconfirmed, I guess, $700 right away. So, go ahead, buy your prismatic DD Crow. Oh, that's crazy. Pot of Desire's Ultimate Rare, it's stabilized pretty much for what I can say at $80 to $90, honestly. You have one here for like $85 more or less, and then it quickly goes to 90 and 100. Oh, I guess these are going up. I thought it was stable. And then second page, you're looking at 140 a piece, blah blah blah, and then you're looking at 500 a piece each one. I think Pot of Desire is a card that everybody should have, not an ulti, but at least just to have. But if you want to snatch this one right here for $85, that's a good buy. Although, it was one sale, so I guess it's a brand new Desire games, really, Pot of Desires. So if not, you're looking at $100 for each Pot of Desires. You do have other versions of Pot of Desires, of course, like everything, but the max rarity Pot of Desires is going to hold the most value. You do have the collector's rare, that's I believe is 150, 140, but people going back and forth which is considered max rarity, collector rare or ultimate. I personally like the ultimate rare. I'm not a big fan of collector rare. I'm gonna get him. I have a couple collector's rare with me, but I'm not. If I have a Pot of Desires ulti and a collector's rare Pot of Desires, I think Pot of Desire's Ultimate Rare looks way better than the Collector Rare just because it's darker and it's stuck in OTS 11, so it's a specific OTS product. So I believe Pot of Desires is gonna hold the most value, or the Collector Rare will hold the second most value. But that's just my call. I could be completely wrong. I don't know what I'd be talking about sometimes. Ghost Ogre got a buyout. Honestly, it was meant to happen. I think $100 close to it. It was very cheap for it, and right now you're looking at doubling your money if you did invest this. So the reason why Ghost Ogre is getting bought out, honestly, is because of Numerons, and you want to pop their field spelled. That's the only reason why Ghost Ogre got bought out now. But it makes no sense to me, besides being a collector card, that not a lot of people have locals running and stuff like that. So why would you go for an ultimate rare that you won't be playing at regionals and stuff like that? I understand locals. As my understanding, there's some locals opening up and stuff like that in several parts of the country, but as your locals really that meta heavy? Like, I mean, I have secrets, so I'm not gonna be mad about it. But even the secrets went up overall. lightly plays, you're looking at them at 63 unlimiteds. First editions, you're looking at 80 going to 90. And then your first editions are pretty much starting to go low and low to 80, 85. So shout out to Invictus Gaming. There we are right there. If you want to shop cards, let me know. Don't let me know. Just go check. I got some cool stuff there. Nothing too crazy, you know, in value. But there's some Ghost Ogres there that I personally play, and they're lightly played to me at least. And if you want to support me, that's the best way you could do it. But like I said, you don't have to. I mean, I had the Ghost Ogres. I think I got them for 35 a piece a couple months ago because a guy I wanted him, and I was like, yeah, 35 a piece, 70 for two. I was like, yeah, why not? But then you do have other versions for it, so there's that. Invocation got a buyout. This, of course, what is it? Battles Legend gets short printed, 3 to 4 per case. It went back down to $23. Not a lot of hype there. I do believe the Infusion Enforces has the highest potential to go up in value, especially with Dragda or Dogmatia. It's almost here in the TCG. Very exciting for that. But if you look at lightly plays, you're looking at 160, and then your mints are almost $200. That's crazy, ain't it? Do I believe these high price points? No, I believe this is gonna cool down, eventually go back to 120. I could be completely wrong, but as in right now, I don't think it's worth it for you to have it. And real fans that stuck to Invocation, they already have this. They already have the 2 copies, possibly 3. Besides that, if you're thinking of playing the Invoke engine or picking it up, I would personally wait, because I believe Invoke will get touched in the next ban list. At least a slap on the wrist with Meltdown going to 1. That's my call right now. We're going to look at Battles Legend. 10,000 Dragons already back at 1,500. That tells you something. Utopia's going lower and lower. I guess a lot of people don't want it. The only reason you play this would be with Utopia Double, but besides that, there's no other utility. I understand this is a iconic card stuck to the show, but $500 right now. I can see this being 1,000, but not at the moment. I mean, maybe next week. Armageddon's starting to cool down to 35. Pre-sales, Invocations cooling off, Network cooling off. I mean, everything here pretty much cooled off, and some cards going up, like Trishula, Miracle Rupture going up. Time Stream, which is shorted. You can see 21 listings right here, and this is short, so something you might want to pick up. Sanctum, something that's going to go up over time. Same thing with Utopia, the Lightning. Card you should have, at least a one-off, Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon. Just cards, just looking overall here. Tunecast, another set that we're going to look overall, just looking at the collector's rare. Nothing really changed on them. Stardust Dragon going lower and lower because the Ghost Rare technically is the highest rarity. So of course it's gonna start dipping down. I don't see this going lower than $200, but just know it's gonna stick around for this price unless it gets another buyout, of course. Pot of Extravagance, Chaos Emperor, I can see these going up. And as in right now, Toon Chaos box are like 160 a piece. So yeah. Collector, the Chaos Creators, 85. Harpy Lady, Chaos Valkyria. And then everything else pretty much, you know, like 15 under. OTS 13. Book of Moon. $70, I believe, on Book of Moon. I was looking at it earlier. Because I pulled one at Locals last Sunday. I pulled one. So there you go. $70 for Book of Moon. Moderate play. Ooh, what did you do to it? It must be damaged at this point, huh? Abyss Dweller looking at $65. Going down little by little. I can see Dweller eventually be $50, but as in right now, since there's low quantity for it, and there's not really a high demand for Abyss Dweller. Abyss Dweller is a 1-off in the extra deck, while Book of Moon is a 3-off in GOAT format. So I believe Book of Moon eventually is gonna go higher and higher. Trap Trick is just Trap Trick for you fans out there. Shout outs to you guys. If you didn't know where Arthed Out, it's like a $3 super. So if you pull this, you're like halfway to your entry. Same thing with Golem's like $3. The tokens are like $3 to $4. Deep Sea Diva, $1. Nothing too crazy. Spiral Rescue, something you should pick up just because this did not get hit in the ban list, and you know how broken this is with spirals. Oh yeah, Secret Slayers. Just looking at Golden Lord, starting to go down to $159 instead of the $200. Price point. Remember, this may have a reprint in gold series or gold whatever the gold thing that comes out in October, I guess. This may be in there. So Yeah, good luck with that. Something I see Konami doing. Emancipated Research is going down to 50. People are scared of the ban list again. Am I scared of the ban list person? I'm an Adamancer player? Not really. Um, yeah, you take my block away, that's fine. You give me Dragoon. Oh, okay, cool. Like, what else do I need, really? But overall, besides that, the set is pretty much very, very low in value. You only have your 2 chase cards, and then everything else is mediocre value. Something I keep an eye on, it's Brotherhood of the Fire Fist, Tiger King Ultimate Rare. Just because it says Tiger King on it, and it's a meme. I think it's a meme, and not a very good card overall. This is Cosmo Blazer, very, very old set. And unlimiteds are like $17. You have one first edition for 20. So that's one. Let's keep in track how many first editions are here in the market. Whenever it wants to load. Yeah, let me do that. Let me do that. You have another one. That's 2. 2 lightly plates, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 first editions near mint. And there 5 of them are lower than $20, than $25. Something you should have, maybe to flip eventually. And just know this is disappearing little by little off the market. I should, maybe point that out for you guys. Malaya strict. Just looking over that, the original, it's like $17, and then the secret rare is $8. I see this eventually flipping, as in the secret rare being 17, and then the original being $8. Although in the worst case scenario, I can see this being 16, and then the original being 32, just because people who do like the original sets, all those secrets are the highest rarity, and this is a weird game to talk about highest rarity and stuff like that. So. Fire for New Tanky. Yay. Got bought out and it's back down to 115 already. Good. Something that I want you guys keep an eye on is like all the formation Tanky, the green, blue, red, and red. Yeah, there's 2 reds. Oh, this is Tessin. I'm sorry. Tanky and the purple, they're like $5. While the secret red is like $2 to $3. Something that you might want to keep an eye on, and a perfect example of this would be the Legendary Duelist Season 1. We're gonna look at this real quick. This is why I'm going to bring it up, since those are $5, and I understand those are league Duelist League promos. Cards like that can go up in value over time, just because they're different, like this Crystal Bonds greens, the purples, the red eyes blue dragon. All those cards, all this can go up in value just because they're different. And people do like different in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like different, like rare. So just like this one's, I don't expect them to go up overnight. Of course not. This is something that takes over time. It's something that you might want to look back in 2 years from now. Maybe it's $5 in 2 years. But overall, it's something that's going to slowly but surely go up over time. That's all I got for Market Watch today. I hope you guys liked it. I know I talked a little too much in other parts that I shouldn't have, but there's that. We're still learning, right? Thank you all for watching. Remember, give some free L's to everybody out.